Jiva Goswami Award for Innovative Youth Outreach. ISKCON GBC has appointed him as GDO, Global Duty Officer for West Outreach. He has been guest speaker at various prestigious universities, namely MIT Boston, Stanford University, University of Washington, Cornell University, and many others, and also at various leading companies, namely Amazon, Bank of America, Infosys, Deutsche Bank, Cognizant, Persistent. He has been a youth trainer since last 30 years in all leading IITs, NITs, and many other prestigious institutions. He is an inspiration for many youth and youth preachers.
Hare Krishna, can you all hear me? Om Ajnanaatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuhu Annelitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, here light is not coming. Welcome all of you. You all are in the vacation now, and therefore we have arranged 4 continuous days beginning with today. The first topic of hack your mind, how to master self-discipline and crush our distractions, and that's the main discussion in today's session. In the Gita, Lord Krishna says that the very same mind can be your friend or it can be your enemy. The mind can liberate you and make you a free bird, or the mind can lock you up. One tool does 2 things, just like a key. If you use the key like this, it opens the room. If you do the key like that, it locks the room, isn't it? So, mind is like that, he says. So, in the first part of the seminar, I am talking many things relevant to the student life and many disciplines. Almost 5 disciplines I am going to share with you today. And when you go through those disciplines, understand them first, implement them in your life, your academics is going to be much different. You will be surprised about your own performance. One of our students in Pune, he had got 52% in first year. When he came to our voice center, just 6 months he stayed. In the 3rd semester he got 72%. He just couldn't believe his eyes. So just because the mental discipline that he cultivated by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra and the clean habits that he cultivated. So all these things actually made his schedules and lifestyle much different, that he could bring out his potential. Similarly, I am sure every one of you who has joined the session today, you have very great potential, which you may yourself not know, but some of these disciplines will very much help you. Let's begin with that. What is the secret of top performers? Can any of you say? As per your understanding, what is your estimation? Why some of the toppers are toppers? Anybody? Are they muted or they can unmute themselves? they can speak. Okay. Anybody? Yeah?
Discipline.
The discipline, very good. Okay, Amrita said discipline, and then consistency. Somebody said consistency, very good. Okay. What else?
Focus.
Focus, very good. Thank you.
Obsession.
What is the fourth one? What is it? Obsession. Obsession means completely, he means the same actually, focus, without any diversion or distraction. Yeah, correct. You are right, yeah.
Time management.
Time management, yeah, very good. Yeah.
Determined.
Yeah, different. Kumar, what?
Meditation.
Meditation, okay. And Kumar, what was your point?
Determined.
Determination, yeah. Determination, okay. See, many of you said priority, okay. See here, top performers, they are not necessarily the most talented individuals in the class. It may be surprising to you. Really? Generally we think they are like, Superman or Superwoman, we think like that. It's not true actually. It's not that they are the most talented. There may be people who are more talented than them. Then why don't they top the class? You will come to know today. These people are toppers because they distinguish themselves by being the most focused and consistent. A couple of students told this point now. Focused and consistent. So, generally people think this world brings about so much battle, like Arjuna had a battle in Kurukshetra. Every one of you students, you have academic battle also in the college. You have to study, you have to refer so many books, you have to do so many assignments, you have to prepare for the examination, get good marks, and there are other students who are very brilliant like you, and you will have to find out how to upgrade your rank. There's certainly a battle outside, but that battle is not that serious battle. Why? Because real battle is inside your mind. You will come to understand it today. Yeah. You see, mind is the best friend and the worst enemy. Lord Krishna says this. If mind is untrained and left to itself, it acts as your enemy. When mind acts as the enemy, it leads to chaos and regret and lamentation. You see here? Trained mind becomes your best friend, success. Let me explain to you what is the untrained mind and what is the trained mind. Look at this boy, very cheerful and brilliant, isn't it? See, how do you know his mind is his best friend? See here, tomorrow is examination. He says, let me study 2 hours now, no distractions, he says. So he gets good marks, you see. Some chapter is very difficult. I can crack it if I try step by step. So you take a chapter like a watermelon and cut it into slices, and then take one slice at a time, and you can crack even a very difficult chapter also. Then you have a growth mindset, isn't it? Then friend scores higher. So what is his thinking? Let me learn from a friend. Why to compare? Let me go and learn from him. So because of his positive mindset, so he gets motivation without jealousy. Fourth, you see, mistaken presentation. So he made some mistake. How does he take it? What is his attitude? Next time I'll prepare better. Again, he is very progressive thinker and he has maturity. Instead of getting bogged down by depression or something. See, peer pressure for wrong habits. No, he doesn't entertain peer pressure. No, my life is more valuable. He's a man of character. So because of that, he has character and self-respect. He doesn't fall for bad habits. So here is an example of how his mind has acted as a best friend for him. The mind became a coach, encourager and protector, you see. So this is a very healthy mind. But there are also people with sickly mind. I'll give you an example. See here. Tomorrow is exam. So what does this fellow do? I'll study later. One more reel, one more game, you see. And the result is, it increases stress because you didn't study. A whole night watching reels and the marks become low. And the chapter is difficult. Oh, I can't understand this chapter. It's very difficult. I'll study later. Or I am good for nothing. I'm useless. I can't understand it. So full of anxiety and one gives up the effort. One doesn't progress, you see. Friend scores higher marks. then one keeps thinking about it. Oh, everybody is praising my friend, not me. I hate my friend. Or I am good for nothing, you see. See, look at this photo. How this fellow is lying, isn't it? So inferiority complex, jealousy, depression, withdrawal, you say regret, guilt. So these are things which are making the mind sickly. When the mind becomes sickly, then the mind becomes the worst enemy. It cannot help us. The mind becomes a critic, a distractor, and becomes like a prison for us. It's like a parrot locked up in a cage. You want to be like a parrot locked in a cage, or you want to be like a parrot that flies in the free sky. So if you have a healthy mind, you are like a parrot flying in the sky. If it is sickly mind like this, stressful, anxiety, inferiority, unhealthy comparison, depression, regret, guilt, all these things, distractions. So then it becomes like a parrot kept in a cage. Then a student finds himself or herself helpless completely. Oh, I'm unable to do anything. I'm just not able to move at all. I want to study. I want to get good marks, but I'm getting distracted, or I'm, getting worried about my friend getting better ahead of me and things like that. So this is how the mind can be your friend if it is healthy. Mind can be your enemy if it is sickly. So that is how the Bhagavad Gita becomes relevant in the life of student. Because many students say, Prabhu, what is this? You are a monk. What are you going to teach us? Bhagavad Gita, people think my academics is here and Bhagavad Gita is there. What is the connection? This is the connection. You can see that. When our mind becomes sickly, then Bhagavad Gita is the medicine. Arjuna was also like that. He was very depressed in the beginning of the battle. He became demotivated. He says that. He became indecisive. He says that. Nachaitat vidmah kataranno gariyo yadva jayema yadivano jayeyu yane bhagatpat jiji vishamas devastita pramuke dartarashtraha. He's saying kataranno gariyo jayema jayeyu. He's saying, should I conquer my enemies or should I conquer them? Should I defeat my enemies or should I be defeated by them? Should I stand for dharma or should I be defeated by adharma? He says, I don't know which one to take. Can mute that sound? Somebody is speaking, yeah. So he is actually confused, not knowing what to do. Confused, depressed, demotivated, stressed, weeping, panicky. Just see. And students also become like this because of mind becoming a worst enemy. Then how do we get out of this? I'm going to give you 5 disciplines which are not difficult to follow, provided you learn them well and implement them in your life. It's going to make a world of difference for you. See here, there are 3 layers of the mind. Sankalpa means I want to do it. She is very confident, you see. She has taken a kind of vow. Now I am going to study today. Vikalpa means mind is distracted, you see. Let me do something easier or pleasurable. This subject is too hard. Let me, scroll some more Insta. Or let me watch some YouTube videos. Or let me take a small nap and then I will study. That is let me do something easier or pleasurable. Then you see, that becomes a habit. What you repeat becomes your nature. And then after that, one finds oneself in a loop. Loop means it's like a you go round and round and round in the same loop. So these 2 words you can see that. Sankalpa means making a sankalpa, I want to do it. Vikalpa means let me do something else. That means one loses that determination. These are all natures of the mind. And what is the trigger? Let us see. That makes us, like she had a trigger of some distraction. Similarly, what is a distraction? Here you see boredom or stress or uncertainty. When we feel boredom with our subjects, see, we watch shorts or reels, and that makes our mind become more weaker. And mind wants constant stimulation. Is it coming? Mind wants to stimulate itself by watching more and more reels or shorts. And somebody is watching African safari, or somebody watching animals, somebody is watching birds, somebody is watching movies. somebody is watching porn. Huh? Everybody is watching different things as per their tastes, but except studies, they do everything else. Huh? Similarly, when there is stress in the head, then one overeats food, and after eating too much, then one sleeps. Huh? One goes to sleep. Then one sleeps for long hours. One sleeps, you see. You're showing the PPT? Yeah. And you see, when there is uncertainty or indecision, then we postpone. And when there is indecision, which subject should I study? Should I study this first or that first? Then one goes around meeting students and asking, how are you? How many subjects you have covered and all those things. You can show the PPT. Yeah. So these are some of the triggers. You see, boredom, stress, uncertainty. These are the triggers which distract us from our focus. See, the problem is not your capability or incapability. It's the management of your mind. Look at the top, the picture of the students, how they get distracted by their smartphones. So this is one of the distractors. There are many distractors like this. Yeah. So, you see, you will find nowadays you are the product. Because nowadays they are making social media platforms so viral. They want to make their videos viral. So very colorful, you know. So dopamine is what it gives you a kind of kick, yeah, kind of pleasure, like a sugar in the tongue. Huh? It gives you a kind of, some kind of happiness momentarily. And they design their things like that. You're not showing the video. You're not showing the PPT. It's not coming here. Yeah. See, people infinitely scroll. Every swipe is a gamble for a small hit of pleasure, you see. That means, you know, one hit you do, you are getting more and more distracted by that. See, there are two hormones said. One is the dopamine effect, we call it. Another one is, they call it as, what do you call it? Testosterone, I think. I don't remember the exact name. That leads to consistency, whereas this leads to inconsistency. This leads to, you know, serotonin. Yeah, serotonin leads to consistency. Whereas this dopamine leads to inconsistency. So all these kind of activities which give you instant pleasure, like junk food gives you instant pleasure. They give a dopamine effect. So these are all scientifically designed to steal and hold your attention. Just see. And they are also free. Why they are free? Because they are selling your time and attention to advertisers. Just see. Actually, it's like saying, take one and get two free. Like one shop, they had put a board. One of my friends was telling, hey, take one and get two free. It's amazing. Why are these guys so foolish? They are giving three things for only one cost. I told him, actually, if you see the actual cost, you know, they are taking 2,000 rupees from him for one product and they are giving two free. Actually, the product cost is only 500 rupees. They are giving, take one and take two free. It's only 1,400 rupees for which you pay 2,000 rupees. It's like that. So here you are giving your time to them, attention to them, and that is how they are making it free. And you are the product, remember that. Look at the picture that I have shown, the picture there. You are being programmed by this kind of unnecessary. Is it educative? Think about it. See, in my Instagram, which I put, recently I put 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, 3 minutes clips. You get complete 18 chapters in just going through 3 minutes each chapter. And it is educative. Similarly, I put many things about patience, tolerance, humility, respect, relationship, cooperation. I take from Chanakya Niti and Panchatantra, Hitopadesha, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavatam and all. So my goal is actually to see that people are not having time for long videos. Let them watch short clips and pick up one capsule of good, so, which will actually heal their mind. That's the goal. So so they feel more healthy. That's the intention with which I do. Of course, I'm a monk. We are meant to spread happiness. We are meant to spread the good vibrations in this entire globe. We do that. But most of the organizations, most of the people who go to the Insta, actually many commercial people are putting up things. And for them, money making is the goal. And for emptying your pocket, they will put anything. And very attractive, very colorful, whether it is Netflix or whether it is Insta, you can see. So you become manipulated or programmed by them. That's the whole point. So how is destiny created? You see, it begins with a thought. See, your thought is like a seed sown in the ground. And our action is like the germinating, like a mung sprout, you see, like that, like a sprout. And the habit is like the plant or the tree. Once the habit comes, if it is a plant, you can uproot it. If it is a tree, it's difficult to uproot. Then the character is like the fruit of the tree. You see? And the destiny is what you harvest, you see. That means you are the one who carves your destiny in this way. Beginning with the seed that you sow, which is the thought, what you put into your memory. So change your thoughts and impulses, you can change your destiny. So your thoughts are changed by the memory inputs. What you are going to feed? Are you going to feed the Bhagavad Gita into your memory? Or you are going to feed some cinema into your memory? Or some other kind of dirty adult content into the memory? What you are going to feed to our memory? Are you going to be responsible and cheerful for your academics? Or are you going to be irresponsible and frivolous and casual about your academics? See, your parents have spent a lot of money and sent you to college, and with a good hope that you will emerge out with flying colors and you'll get placed in a good job, and tomorrow you will be a responsible man or woman in society. They want you to be responsible and cheerful in your academics. At the same time, your college life has innumerable distractions. So many peer pressure from the friends. There are also distractions like the movies and the Insta and other things I told you. There are many club activities you may get distracted by. And there are outer distractions and inner desires. There are inside anarthas like lust and anger and greed, which also distract us from our goal. And outside there are distractions also. So, and both these things can be tackled by training your mind with the principles of the Bhagavad Gita. You can become very mature, and mind can be like a trained driver. Like you are sitting behind in the car, you are telling a driver to drive. You can order the driver, take me to the temple, and the car will be taken to the temple. Take me to the college, the driver will take you to the college. Bring the car, he will bring the car. Park the car, he will park the car. Whatever you say, he will do. He will be obedient driver. Mind will become like that. On the other hand, if you have an untrained driver, untrained mind, you tell, take me to temple, he will take you to liquor shop. Yeah. Take me to college, he will take you to playground to play. Mind doesn't listen to you. That means the mind is your enemy. Mind is not your friend. So, see, here I have given 5 techniques which I am going to explain in the subsequent slides. It's a toolkit. One is delaying the impulse, time boxing, environment design, micro targets, and accountability partner. Each of it I have explained in one slide now. I am going to show you now. That will make it very easy for you. Let us go to the first one. Delay the impulse. Look at this girl, she is thinking. We all have to learn to think like this. When you feel a sudden urge to check your phone or open social media or watch reels or eat junk food, anything impulsively your mind wants to do, look at this girl, you have to, wait a minute. You tell the mind, pause. Put a pause button immediately. Delay the impulse. This is called a 10-second rule. Yeah. Pause for 10 seconds before acting. This will give you the free will. It will expand your free will. 2 questions you should ask. Please, one of you read the 2 questions for me. Yeah?
Okay. Prabhuji.
Yeah? Read the two questions.
Is this helping my goals or hurting them? Is this the best use of my time right now?
These two questions you should ask. Is it helping my goals or hurting my goals? Is it the best use of my time now or is it a waste of time? So that means you are activating your thinking. So think and act. Don't act impulsively. This is the first lesson. Delay the impulse. Take out the 10 seconds. Is it helping my goal? My goal is to become a good student. Is it helping my goal or hurting my goal? I am eating junk food, I am overeating, I am sleeping extra sleep, I am playing all day, or I am watching Netflix for 12 hours. Is it really helping my goal? So before you get into anything, one should think like this. Is the best use of my time now? And why this works, you see here, the emotional impulse becomes weaker when you think. Yeah. It brings discipline, focus. It brings you back to focus, to your goal. So this is the first step. Delay the impulse by asking these questions. In this way, you'll be able to control your mind. This is the very first step. The second thing is called time boxing. One of you can read the quote on the top right, please. You are able to see it?
Yes.
Yeah? Subhashish? I can't hear the sound.
You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength.
Yeah. See, you can't change the world outside. You can't change if your teacher is announcing a test, you can't stop the teacher from announcing the test. You have to give the test at any cost. But you can prepare your mind to give the test, isn't it? Your mind is with you. You can't change the teacher. Outside things cannot be changed. That's why it is said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Okay, what is time boxing? See the meaning of time boxing. Instead of studying or working, whenever you feel like it, you assign fixed, non-negotiable time slots every day. Just like your college starts at a certain time. Say your college starts at 9 o'clock, ends at 1 o'clock. Then again it starts at 2 o'clock, ends at 5 o'clock. And there are periods allotted also. Rigidly, we all have experience in our school days. Tang, the bell will ring. So at a certain time, one teacher goes, another teacher comes. It's like a well laid out thing and you can't run away. You have to attend that. So like that non-negotiable time slots we should allot for studying without thinking that I will study whenever I feel like. No. See how it works? You have to decide what you will do, when you will do, and for how long you will do. So, and during that time box, absolutely no scrolling, no multitasking, no postponing, you see. No. Like I have given a table here, you see. Without time boxing and with time boxing, I have shown, you see. Here, without time boxing, what do you say? I will study today. It's a very general thing. But if you say, I will study today between 7 to 9 p.m., non-negotiable, you see. Somebody says, I will work on assignments whenever possible. No. Assignment time today is 6 to 7:30 a.m. Daily I am going to do my assignments at this time. You see how wonderful it is. So why it is powerful? Because the mind becomes predictable instead of being impulsive. Decisions, you don't have to worry about decisions anymore. You already made a decision. Discipline increases. You see, now 2026 year is going to come. My calendar is already ready. You know that? January to December 2026 calendar I have uploaded. If you go to my website, Radheshyamdas.com, to the extreme right you go, you will find the calendar. For the whole year I have already planned now. So that is called time boxing. I already boxed my time. I have put everything there. I know which month, which places I am going to travel, what will be my programs. Everything is pre-planned. Not even 1 year before, 1 year, 2 months before. Now in the beginning of December I uploaded it. So because I know my programs, I can systematically go through those programs. I can make some small changes, little flexibly whenever needed, but mostly I will stick to that program. So time boxing is a very powerful technique, because those who do this kind of time boxing, they are organized people, they are planned people. Those who say, I think I will try to study today, or I will try to study next week. They never do it. It all remains in the clouds. This is the second thing. And we don't do any multitasking during that time. Third one is called environment design. You see, meaning is, don't depend on willpower. See, environment design means what? You organize your table. For example, it is a self-discipline strategy that makes your habits, good habits easier, bad habits harder. Like look at the table I have shown there. Poor environment, designed environment. You see? See, what is that poor? Anybody can observe the picture and tell me what is there in the poor environment? What are you observing? Anybody?
Actually, it is quite messy.
Yeah.
That's what.
Table is very messy. That means tamoguna. Yeah. And he has got a mobile to scroll right in front of him. He's not going to study now. And the other table, you see, it's clean table. He has got his notebook to make notes, and brightly lit up. It's not dark. Look at this room, it's dark. Look at that room, it's bright. So, when you have a designed environment, your performance is much better. Plus, one more thing. See, don't depend on your willpower. Depend on environment. It's mentioned here. What is the meaning of that? See, some of us, we don't have too much willpower. Some students told me, Prabhu, I hear so many of your seminars and all. Very good seminars, I am sorry. I don't have the willpower to implement the things what you say. For them, this method is very good, environment design. Okay, your willpower is less. Then what do you do? For those with weak willpower, you don't keep those things which are going to distract you. For example, if I am going to be distracted by my smartphone, keep it in the locker and lock it up. Make it difficult for you to approach it. And then keep your books, notebooks, pen in front of you. Brightly lit up room. And in this way you will be non-distracted. Okay, one more picture I will show you. See this picture. What is, anybody can tell me, in the poor environment, design environment, what do you find difference?
The correct mood of study.
See, in the left picture you see, she actually opened the laptop to do studies only, but she got into watching a movie. And she is in a lying pose, so she is likely to sleep very easily. She is likely to lie down and sleep, and the room is also very shabby and dark also. The right side you find, it's a brightly lit up room, book and notebook. Her purpose is clear. She doesn't want to do anything other than study. So, yeah. Similarly, see this picture? See, this fellow is already keeping junk food. Do you think he can give up junk food? It will be difficult. On the other side, you see, he has got some juice, lemon juice or something, and he's got some fruits to eat. In the morning, if you keep it like this in your table, you are likely to, give up junk food very easily. This is called a designed environment. You design your environment. Don't make environment make you a slave. That is the point. So this kind of designing your environment makes the right choice easy for you. Right choice, the easy choice, and wrong choice, difficult choice. Isn't it? So you want the right choice as easy choice, and wrong choice, difficult choice. That means all the things which are wrong thing to do, keep them far away and unapproachable. Those things which are good for you to do, keep them very near. So which means what I will do? Say morning, I want to do yoga. So keep the yoga mat visible. Similarly, I want to study. Keep the book on the table visible. Have a table light or something like that. Similarly, I want to eat, nice fruits in the morning. Take out the fruits and keep it on the table in a plate. So whatever things you want to do, design your environment like that. And things which are harmful for you, keep them far away. Just like, for example, salt, when you eat in the food, you only put that much amount of salt which is necessary for your food, sabji or rice. You don't take too much salt and put there. If you do that, nobody will be able to eat the sabji. Similarly, using smartphone is like using salt. Similarly, anything that distracts us, it should be taken like a salt. So the third one, environment design. Fourth one, micro targets. One of you read that? Micro targets? It's called Pomodoro. Huh? See that? Somebody?
Consistency without burnout. The first two of scientifically proven productivity methods used to build focus and discipline without exhausting the mind.
Yeah, look at that boy. He's getting exhausted, you see. He's feeling headache while studying. And this kind of aversion to study is going to make him sleep. Or he may get bored and he may go for playing. But how did he become so fresh? In the other picture we will see. I read that further. Yeah.
Instead, study or work for long hours is to stretch. We divide time into small, manageable focus sprints, 25 minutes in deep focused work and 5 minutes short break. This completes one Pomodoro cycle.
Yeah. So, every 25 minutes you take a 5-minute break. But that 5-minute break is not for scrolling. That 5-minute break is for stretching your hands, legs, and look out of the window, take a fresh puff of air, or jog, and then move your hands, legs, and then again sit down. If you do this, you can work for 10-12 hours also at a stretch. Every 25 minutes you take a 5-minute break. You can work for 12 hours without getting tired. On the other hand, you work continuously without getting up. In 3 hours you will be knocked down. You will see that. Yeah. So this is called micro target. Less pressure, you are less intimidated or fearful. The mind is ready also. Why it works? Because the brain focuses best in short bursts. That's the nature of the mind. Mind gets fatigued. We don't want fatigue of the mind. Short bursts, my mind becomes very energetic. Yeah, no burnout. So I have shown a table for you. See that? 7 to 7:25 study, 5 minutes take a break. 7:25 to 7:30 and a 5-minute break. Again, 7:30 to 7:55 study like that. Okay? You got an idea. See, here is the core message. Don't chase long hours. Chase consistent Pomodoros. They will build your mastery. And you won't feel stress. So small victory every 25 minutes. You will produce big results. Now I do this. Even when I am going in the train, see, I sit in the train berth and I do I made this PPT. I'm making, after every 25 minutes, I lie down in the berth and stretch my hand. I'll move my hand like this and, do like this and stretch my neck like this and stretch my legs, move my legs to and fro and turn this way and turn that way. Again, sit after 5 minutes. Like that, I can work for 10-12 hours in the train. I do my studies of Shastra, I do my chanting, I do my preparation of PPT like this. And I can go on and on. Sometimes I travel from Pune to Calcutta 36 hours by Azad Hind. Somebody told me, Prabhu, why are you taking so much trouble? You are a senior devotee, will give you a flight ticket. I said, don't give me a flight ticket because I can't prepare these PPTs. I won't get adequate time to make my, writing my books and preparing PPTs and preparing for my studies and everything. I love long journeys and train. But because of the Pomodoro technique, this kind of stretching every 25 minutes, it's very helpful. I don't feel any stress at all. When I get down from the train, I feel as brisk as I am in the temple. Okay. Now, this is what I showed you now. I will finish 8 hours of studying today. Instead of that, I will do 3 Pomodoros, you see, before lunch and 3 afterwards. Like that one can plan. Small daily victory leads to big transformation, you see. And 5th one, last one, see, accountability partner. Share your commitment with a friend. Please read that, one of you. Anybody?
You stay more disciplined when someone else knows their goal and checks on you. Because we don't like disappointing others, we take commitments more seriously when spoken aloud. Friends supports when we are less motivated.
Yeah.
Disciplining the mind alone.
You had excellent. Yeah. You see, whenever we perform Vedic puja and all, they say, I so and so, Radheshyam, Sharmana, they will say Bharata Varshe, Bharata Kande, on this particular name I take a sankalpa on this day. Why they pronounce it aloud? Because anything pronounced aloud, it affects the ether and it affects your own mind also positively. Because once you have spelled it out, you feel that I have spoken it, I have to show it. I have to do it if you spell it out. And similarly, when you have accountability partner, someone whom you very much respect, so then you have told them that I am going to do this, complete this subject in this particular number of days or whatever. You have to keep your word, isn't it? So you don't want to disappoint them. And also if your friend is seeing that you are going to play in the evening, you will say, hey, come on, you said today evening you will be studying, you are not studying. They will ask you, they will keep a check on you. That's very helpful. Look at these two boys, they are good friends. They are helping each other. In my college days also I had a couple, 3 friends like this. And we used to prepare very good notes on different subjects and we used to exchange also. Instead of disciplining the mind all alone ourselves, you can add an external accountability, additional. One more person can be added into. Because some of us, we may make promises and not keep it. We may sometimes be a little weak in our keeping the promise. How many of you can think about it? We make a plan, we don't stick to it many times. So one of the ways to stick to it is accountability partner. See here, I have given a practical example. So here are 5 steps I have shown here. Choose a partner who is also going to try to improve. Therefore, you need a very good friend who is... See, generally I tell the students how to identify a good friend. 2 types of people are good friends. One is spiritually inclined, one is academically astute. 2 types of people. I used to have 2 boys on either side of me. One was spiritually inclined, another one was academically topper. This academic topper will keep on giving me inputs how to study nicely. The spiritual friend, he would keep on telling me one meaning of the Vishnu Sahasranam, Stotram. One word he will say every day and tell me the meaning. So spiritually I was getting help, academically I was getting help also. And all the other boys who would otherwise distract me, talk rubbish things, they were all far away. These 2 guys were keeping me engaged and occupied. So you all have the freedom to design your friendship. You need a good friend. And if your friend is very serious about study, then you are also serious about study. Then you 2 can be accountability partner for each other. Then the second point is, share your exact commitment. Instead of saying, I will study more. No, that is not quantitative. That is gentle statement, useless. Then what you should say? I will study 7 to 9 p.m. every day and finish module 3 by Friday. You see, it's a very specifically chosen time. So your friend will come to see, are you studying? And daily check-in. At the end of the day, send a short message to your friend. Done. Today 7 to 9, done. Or not done. And then weekly review. How many wins, how many failures. So 7 days I am supposed to study 7 to 9. So 4 days I studied. Then 3 days you can write, sorry, I couldn't do 3 days. Wins, failures, distractions. What caused the distraction? You can tell the friend. And friend will help us. Encourage each other. Not judging, but only supporting. The idea of this accountability partner is to help mutually one another. That's the goal. So please, one of you read that. Why this method is powerful? I've shown a blue box.
Because the mind finds excuses only when no one is watching. When it has an accountability partner, laziness increases, motivation stays longer, and consistency becomes easier.
Correct, yeah. So now 5 things we learned till now. I'll go back to that slide where I showed you. These are the 5 things. We have learned these 5 things now. Delay the impulse by 10 seconds asking the question, is it helpful? Is it leading to my goal or leading me away from the goal? Is it the best use of my time? That was the first thing. Second thing, time boxing I told you, which means don't say that I will study. Box a time, today evening or tomorrow morning or daily. Time boxing, you do that. Fixed number of hours, you keep it for that, and it's non-negotiable. Don't use the time for any other, don't do any multitasking during the time. Third one is environment design, is very easy one to know, which means design your environment with favorable items like avoid junk food, eat healthy food, keep table clean, neat for studying, and micro target, Pomodoro technique, you all understood, 25-minute work and 5-minute break, and accountability partner, last one. So in this way, 5 things you learned, you have 5 toolkits now. Now, here if you see, morning routine, when you get up in the morning, 10 minutes to read one page of Bhagavad Gita. Because in Bhagavad Gita, why the Bhagavad Gita is needed, now in the subsequent slides I will tell you. How Bhagavad Gita is going to help you in implementing these 5 tools which I gave you now. You will learn now. So, your intelligence becomes strengthened by studying at least 10 minutes of Gita every day. Intelligence becomes sharp, intelligence becomes focused, you become a thinking person. Most of these techniques require thinking. A person who doesn't think will be easily misled by impulsive mind. But a person who is thinking, his intelligence can subdue the mind. It can tell the mind, hey, shut up, don't distract me, I want to study now. Vyavasayatmika buddhir yeke hakuru nandana bahutaka buddhayo avyavasayinam. Krishna is telling, my dear Arjun, those who have strengthened their intelligence, they have vyavasaya buddhi, means one-pointed focus they have. And those who do not have a one-pointed focus, they have bahushaka, he says. Their mind runs by different impulsive distractions in different directions. So studying the Bhagavad Gita is going to make you very one-pointed focused. And another thing that makes you one-pointed focused is the chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Actually, you will find every dharma talks about it. You see, Muslims are doing namaz 5 times a day. Christians are doing Hail Mary. Jains are doing Navakar Mantra. Buddhists are doing Namu Abadabutsu. Sikhs are doing Vaheguru. We do Hare Krishna. Everybody has Japamala. What is so special about the Japamala? Because the Japamala, mani by mani, when you chant, you become very tolerant, very patient, very focused, very concentrated. You're able to withdraw yourself and look at your mind. And you get the ability to think. Because the chanting cleanses the mind and cools the mind. It gives a very soothing effect. And then you can look at the world with a mature outlook. Otherwise, nowadays students, their minds are extremely impulsive like a monkey. It runs in all directions and they have no control over their mind. Rather, they are being, their rope is tied around their neck and the mind is dragging them in all directions. So read Gita Wisdom daily, 10 minutes. Take a long breath and then chant mantra, 15 minutes. You calm the mind. And first things first, begin with the hardest task first. This is the hardest task. Begin with the morning, these 2 things, and then take your subject and then get into it after this. An evening routine, you see, digital sunset means no phone 60 minutes before bed, because before going to bed, if you are sitting with the phone, your pupils of your eye get dilated. If the pupils get dilated, then you won't get sleep. Then you'll be awake till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and then you won't be able to get good sleep. 10 o'clock is a very good time to sleep, 10 to 4 or 10 to 5. Good time to sleep. So that means by 9 o'clock you should keep the phone inside, lock it up. So don't use it. Second is gratitude journal. Shift focus to positives. For example, focus on what you can do and let God do the rest. This is Bhagavad Gita philosophy. In fact, in the next 3 days also we are going to learn more about these things. How you can focus on what you can do and like we say, do your best, let Krishna do the rest. And why, we will learn it. And learn from failure and keep mind in the present task. Don't brood over the past. Worry may bury you, it is said. The past is not going to help. Keep your mind fixed in the present. Again, you need willpower to do that. To keep the mind in the present and not let it flow to the past. Chanting helps. Because in chanting, mind when it goes, yato yato nischalati manas chanchalamasstiram tatas tato niyam etat atmani eva vasham niyat. Krishna says, as the mind is going away, pull it back and focus on the mantra. Same thing, when mind is going to the past, pull it back and focus on the present. You will be able to do that. When you chant, you get that ability to focus on one thing. And tame mind by mantra and senses by positive activities. So the mind has to be tamed by the mantra. Just like the snake you have seen. The snake has a poisonous tooth and very deadly. It could be fatal. So the snake charmer has a baj he plays. You have seen? He plays, you have seen that? When he plays, the snake will be dancing like this. And he'll come near and then he'll open the mouth and remove the tooth. Then the snake is no more dangerous. Similarly, our mind and senses are always dangerous. They go in all directions. And because the mind has the virus of lust, anger and greed, they roam in all directions. But when you chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When you chant, then gradually the mind becomes calm, cool, collected, and the impurities are driven out. And the poisonous tooth of enjoying mentality goes away. Lust, anger and greed. In this way, the mind is able to, calm mind is a focused mind. A mind filled with virus is always crazy. So, in this way, tame the mind and then sleep on time. Respect your biological clock. 10 o'clock, those who sleep, they are most healthy in body, mind and soul. Like I sleep at 9 and I get up at 3 a.m. So if I sleep at 9, get up at 3, I can work 18 hours a day without lying down even a minute also. But if I sleep at 10:30, 11, as it happens occasionally, sometimes, then daytime I am very tired also. But 9 to 3 is a very good time. That's too early for you. So 10 to 4 or 10 to 5 is good for you. So you can take a 21 days challenge, because scientists say 21 days if you do anything, it becomes a habit for you. See, if any of you is sleeping at 3 o'clock, don't suddenly try to sleep at 10. You can't do that. Every week, move it by 15 minutes. Like in 1 month, you can shift 1 hour. First week, 15 minutes. Second week, 15 more minutes. Shift the clock. Third week, 15 more minutes. Fourth week, 15 more minutes, like that. Okay? Shift like that and then slowly bring it to 10 o'clock until you hit 10. See, the pain of discipline will lead you to pleasure of success. You see, today's discipline is tomorrow's success. So, this is the motivator for your discipline. Correct, no? You don't need any motivation separately if you stick to these nice principles which you learned today. Don't wait. Look at this river. Sometimes the river runs dry. Sometimes the river has a lot of water. So people's motivation is like that. Whereas consistency is like a rock. So one of the girls told in the beginning of the class today, consistency. If you have consistency like this rock, it will always be there. Rock is not going to change. Whereas the river keeps changing. So let our discipline be like the rock. Let us not wait for the motivation like the river. Feelings are fickle, you see. And then action first. Action will create motivation. Some people say, Babaji, I am not motivated. Can you please motivate me? No. Not that you will be motivated and then you will do action. No. Start with action. Like see this one. Like you see this boy, he is distracted to driven, you see. He's an IT student. Earlier he was addicted to reels, grades were dropping. He applied time boxing, accountability partner, all these things he did. Now he regained consistency, you see. He boosted his confidence, landed at a top internship offer, you see. So discipline builds destiny. So there are many true stories like this, you will see. How people apply these things. So these are the distractions you all know. Social media, gaming, video games, oversleeping. People get into boy-girl relationship in college and a lot of time goes in that. Actually at the right time you can marry, don't worry. When you become 27, 28, at the right time, your parents also will arrange and you will also be given a chance to, choose a partner and then get settled peacefully. Don't get into affairs in the college days. And negative thinking is based on the unhealthy, comparisons with peers. Oh, my friend got better marks than me or whatever. Or I'm good, I'm not good, I'm useless and things like that. So these are 5 big distractions that hurt us the most. Social media, video games, or any other distraction like oversleeping, relationship, negative thoughts. So here, how to get the discipline to follow this? These are the 6 lessons you will be learning in the coming 3 days. From these 6 lessons, we will try to learn most of it in the next 3 days. By learning it, see, Krishna says this, You will be able to cross over all these temptations, obstacles, distractions, peer pressure, external validators, all these things. Uh, See, everybody faces this situation, this kind of things. Sometimes your life is calm like this. Sometimes there is a storm in your life. Everybody gets this. Then people resort to bad habits like copying, you see, or making unhealthy comparison, or becoming angry unnecessarily, or proud, I am greater than you, or whatever, getting distracted. So we all face battle in mind. Like the untrained mind is like this, mad elephant, you see. Untrained mind is like this, Ashirvad giving elephant. So all of you students, you can make your mind like this, trained elephant. So by applying the principles of Gita. So if you master your mind, you can master anything. If not, mind will master you, Krishna says. So you are a soul, you have a mind and body. Mind is a place where you have your desires. And body is the place where you execute your desires. Body is like a hardware, like a computer or a micro, what do you call it? Servo motors. And mind is like a microprocessor. So where you write your programs. So you see, my soul is pure, but mind has all this unhealthy comparison and depression and anger and lust and greed and all those things. So then that's why we all suffer. So like rainwater becoming muddy when it touches the ground. So tomorrow I will show you this. When we are facing parental challenge, how do we take it? There is a talk about parental challenge. There is intense academic stress and competition. So we have solutions for this. From this I will start tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. Any questions? Yeah, there is a hand up. Yeah, yes, go ahead, please. Is it Alok Tiwari? Ankita Tiwari? Alka Tiwari?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, I am audible too?
Oh, yes, you are audible. Yeah, please tell me.
Yes, sir. Hare Krishna, thank you so much for this wonderful question.
Yeah.
So my question is, sometimes designing the atmosphere regarding our study or work is quite difficult because in every place we are not able to accommodate any voice or wind. So sometimes we have to stay with some other people or some other college mates or colleagues in the office quarters or etc. So how can I manage that desirable place to sit and work or study whatever I wanted to do?
Yeah.
Because it's
See,
quite difficult.
when you are staying in a room with 3-4 other people and they are not producing a steady atmosphere, then you can go to college library. You come to room, wash your hands, legs, take some snacks, then take your books and go to college back again. And you can go to library. I used to do that in IIT. And when you go to library, there is a silent atmosphere there, nicely lit up. Everybody is studying peacefully, calmly. So you can go to another place where there is a steady atmosphere. You can do that. And in the event of your college being far away, you can't go to a college library. Then you can, like we say, if you cannot, you can't isolate yourself. You have to insulate yourself. You can't isolate yourself from people because you are living in a house. You have to insulate yourself. Like, you can go to terrace. You can go to video is gone. So you can go to terrace of the house and the top. I used to do that also. Just put a chair along with a big board, just keep in front and just peacefully study. Nobody can disturb me. I see the open sky. My mind also becomes open. Sit and study. You don't have to sit in a room where boys are playing games or they are talking rubbish or they are wasting their time watching some Netflix. So if you go up, you will be free. Identify a bit secluded place. Everybody can find out a place. We all have to make an effort. Or go to one of your friends' room who is a very good student, sincere in study and everything, who is staying in the neighborhood. So every day you come, you go to his room and you both can study together like that. Correct, no? So we all have to identify, basically, as you learned those 5 techniques today, based on that you have to apply your intelligence and identify. Does it make sense? Yeah. Kumar, what's your question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Nandana.
Dhanavad.
Prabhuji, how to make my sadhana stable? Because sometimes I feel lethargy while doing temple seva.
How many rounds are you chanting? How many rounds are you chanting?
16.
16 rounds. Okay, you are a senior devotee, serious devotee. So you have 4 things to do. Huh? You have your own morning program in the morning, and then evening you have preaching also. Reaching out to the new boys and bringing them to the program and all. Plus, you have your own academics, correct, no? Your college studies, which, that's a very vital thing, because the daytime you go to college. And then 4th thing is personal study. When you come back to the college, you have to study for the different subjects and prepare for the exams and everything. So in the college you take in, when you come back to the room, you prepare, study and give out exams, tests, assignments, everything. Similarly, in the morning sadhana you do, and in the evening you go for preaching. So 4 things you have. So take your entire week, Monday to Sunday, and make a plan. Like, morning between 4:30 to 7:30 or 8. That's for Krishna. Morning for Krishna, evening for studies. You can make it like that. And evening, when you come back from the college at 5 o'clock, especially devotees like you, 1 minute you should not waste between 5 to 9. Because you cannot keep awake at night. You have to sleep early. So 5 o'clock when you come, wash your hands, legs, take some prasada, something, immediately go to study room. 3 to 4 hours of solid study, doing assignments, like that you should spend in the evening. Then 3 days, 4 days in a week, if you study like that, other 3 days you can go for preaching and bringing new people. You can do that. So 3 days going out for preaching, 4 days studying 3 to 4 hours. That's good enough for any good student. And morning, strictly for sadhana, no other distraction. And what you should do in the college, morning to evening college is there, but some days it's only half a day. Then you come back to room, you have more time for washing clothes and other things you can do. Or some other days, one period is off. As soon as the period is off, teacher does not come, go to the library immediately. Don't hang around with other boys who will pollute you with some bad association. Is that clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And there is Lakshya Mehta. Go ahead, Lakshya. Yeah. Lakshya Mehta. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat.
Actually, Prabhuji, for so long, Prabhuji, I have been trying to stick to schedules, but every time I end up breaking it. So my beliefs are set in that way that I'm not able to follow, especially to sleep early. So how to be truly dead?
No. Let me ask you a question. Between 9 to 11, what do you do? Every day. Between 9 to 11, what do you do?
Usually, actually, Prabhuji, I try to sleep, but if I'm unable to sleep, then I start here Hare Katha, but then I get delayed. But then more.
No. The reason you don't get sleep is because you have been in the computer for long hours. Because when your computer light is going into your eyes become dilated. Therefore, I told you 1 hour before sleeping, you should close the computer. Are you doing that?
No, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
All day spent on device.
Yeah. So, say 8 o'clock, you close the computer. Don't touch it anymore after 8 o'clock. Then 9:30, you will get sleep very good. What you can do, 8 o'clock, you can walk and chant 1 or 2 rounds. You can hear Krishna book or something. We have reading groups nowadays, like we have reading groups, 20 minutes or 15 minutes reading group daily from Prabhupada's books. So you don't have to watch the screen at all. You can just hear. You just have to hear it, that's all. And then you can go to rest after that. 9:30 you can go to rest. Morning you can get up very early. 3 o'clock, 3:30 you can get up. So actually, a good life means it begins with early sleep. Start sleeping early, then you can rise early, then whole day will go very well for you. Try that, okay? There is one... Thank you. There is one question Nitesh Bharadwaj is asking. How can one effectively adapt to a time boxing structure when planned activities are frequently disrupted by short-term announcements, parental commitments, or changing requirements. Yeah. See, we have to be flexible for some amount of disruption, like what you have mentioned. It's understandable. But those people who are giving you short-term announcement, last-minute assignment, you have to tell them, Prabhu, see, my studies are getting affected. I am very worried. I have made some plans for studying. Please don't tell me things in the last minute. You can give them a warning kind of thing. Tell them. And parental commitments come occasionally. They are not every week or so. Once in a month or something like that, it may come. Don't worry. So these kind of things, they come and go occasionally. Once in a while, you have to be flexible. You can't be super rigid. But otherwise, 75-80% of the time, whatever time boxing plan you make, you have to stick to it. And one more question here. As a job, this is Annapurna. What is that? Yeah. You're saying, as a job-seeking fresher who is actively upskilling but still struggling to find opportunities, how can I maintain my composure and stay motivated? This will be answered in the coming class, tomorrow's class, because your worry is, I am upskilling, even with that I am not getting a job, and people are asking, have you got a job, have you got a job? It's very, very irritating and painful to the heart. So what to do? Tomorrow I will answer that, okay? And Jaswant Singh, what's your question?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dhanapana. My question is, when we hear something, whether it's session or any lecture, we feel good, we feel motivated, we have enthusiasm, we will apply it in our life. But after session is closed or something happens, we flow in our natural. We don't contemplate or we don't act. We don't give time for to think and act. So how to apply whatever we hear in practical life?
Yeah, you see, ultimately it is your life. You decide what you want to do with your life. Choice is yours. Krishna said after speaking the whole Gita, Yatechasi tata kuru. Arjuna, do as you wish, he told him. Krishna didn't force Arjuna, he said, do as you wish. Because first it's our duty to give knowledge. We have given the knowledge. After getting the knowledge, what do you want to? You want to create a mess in your life, or you want to create a beautiful thing? Like, I give you a plot of land. You can make a garden full of fragrant roses. Or you can mess up the land with botany bushes. So God has given you the life. Our life is God's gift for us. What is our gift for God? What are we going to return back to Him after getting it? So you have to think. Those who think will apply well. You have to take out some time. Early morning thinking is best. Sleep early, rise early, take a pen and pad. Think in the early morning hours, you can make affirmations, you can make commitments. Sankalpa are very good time in the morning to make. So stick to that. You can pray to the deities, you can pray to Tulasi also. Those who are 1600 devotees, one can pray to deities and Tulasi and offer a prayer that I am making these commitments. Please give me the inner strength to follow it. You can pray. Yes. And Subhashri Mataji, yeah, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Good. Sir, I have two questions. One is, sometimes if we sit down to jot down what we have to do for a day, sometimes it is overwhelming because when we start listing out things, it will come to a point that we have so many things to do.
Correct.
But the time is very short.
Yeah.
So the next time what happens is, because we try to, maybe if we are keeping 10 things and if we are doing 5 things, so the next day what happens is we get to burn out, because by the time we think that there are so many things we have to do in a day, crunch up ourselves so much, so the next day it becomes very difficult to follow it up and do like the same. So how to balance between
so
so many
if
things?
you can do one thing, you do one thing, you make a list now. What are the things? There are too many things you feel, you write 10 or 15 things you write now, and then you display it on the screen, then I will tell you what to do with that. Meanwhile, I will take 1 or 2 more questions. You can do just now, is it possible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I have another question coupled up. I will ask after.
Yeah, after that, yeah. Now you start making the list, I will answer one more question. There is what is that, Nitka? What is the name here? Nitika. Yeah, please This question is, what should I do after returning back from college when mind is totally tired after 9 to 5 class hours? How to save time which I waste daily while scrolling, etc. What activity should I do? See, as soon as you come, you can take a little rest, but small nap. You have just now come from the college, you lie down and stretch your hands. Don't sleep. Stretch your hands, stretch your legs, move the hands and legs, and then later on, I used to do that. As soon as you would come from the college, I would just lie down and stretch my hands and legs for about 10 minutes or so. Turn this way, that way, do little exercise, and then go and wash my hands and legs and take some snacks. And then I'll sit for study immediately. I would go to the terrace. I had a nice bright light there, and I would sit with my books and everything, study, because my study hours are evening time, like between like 6 to 10, those 4 hours. And in between dinner, I will just finish in 15 minutes. I'll just come down, put my dinner, and immediately go up. I will not waste time in that. Evening is a very good time, especially those who wish to sleep early. Evening time is a good time for them. Because once you have studied 4 hours of work you have done, 10 o'clock you can peacefully sleep. Oh, something solid I achieved today. You can sleep peacefully. Yeah. And don't do scrolling and everything. Scrolling is good if it is going to be educative. Are you learning something by scrolling? Like for example, if it is for your health, you are seeing some health related videos, it's all right. If it is for your education, it is good. If it is for your spiritual progress, it is good. Otherwise, watching certain Insta scrolling, they may not be good for us. Watching, so many cinema actors, actresses singing so many things, doing so many things, actually they don't purify your mind, they putrefy your mind. They distract you. It's an imaginative life. It's called real life. It's not real life. You all are trying to lead a real life, isn't it? So don't get caught up in the real life. There is another question there, Himanshu. I have been going through depression since July this year. Since that time, I am unable to concentrate on my studies and chanting. What should I do? Oh, your question will be answered tomorrow. Because tomorrow, there were some of the principles of Gita, how to apply them in our life and how to get out of, what are the things we should tell the mind to get out of depression. I'll tell you tomorrow. And there is Asta Shukla, Artha Shukla. What should I do if I don't have any friends to grow with materially or spiritually? What should I do in that situation? See, Artha Shukla, you have said even Dandavat Pranam. That means you are a devotee. You may have friends in your own center, youth center. Which college you belong to? Artha Shukla, which college you belong to? Is he speaking? I can't hear the sound. Is it Asta Shukla or Artha Shukla? Asta Shukla? Okay. I think Asta Shukla.
Krishna Prabhuji, I have found Lucknow College, private one.
Oh, a private one. Okay, which city? Which city in India?
Lucknow. Lucknow.
Lucknow. Oh, in Lucknow there is a very good temple. There is one, Deen Dayal Krishna Prabhu is there in the temple. He has a very good congregation program. You can take my name. You can tell Radheshyam Prabhu said. Is Lucknow ISKCON temple far away for you or nearby?
Very far from my location.
Oh, okay. Actually, if you write a mail to me, voicemedia.pune@gmail.com, there are also programs going on in Lucknow in different parts of the city. So if there is a program going on close to your place, you can connect. We all need good sangha, good association. Then it will be easy for you to get some association of somebody like-minded friends, devotee friends. That's how you have to identify somebody nearby. When we don't have any friends, then we connect online or we hear the YouTube lectures and then we make notes and we learn. But nowadays there are a lot of groups of Matajis also who are having online reading groups. Do you want to join one of the reading groups? If you write to me, I'll connect. I can connect you to your Mataji who will invite you for this thing. So you write, in the subject you write reading group. And then you send a mail. Where is the email address you put it? Yeah, in that email address you send in that email address, send a mail to me saying that I want to join a reading group. Then I'll connect you, okay?
Okay, Prabhuji, thank you.
Yeah. So is Subhashri ready with the points you can display on the screen? I will tell you what to do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. She can display, or you have to give permission for that. Huh? Is it coming? You have to share it. There is one more question Manoj is asking. I want your guidance on what should be the ideal state of mind while chanting. Also, does chanting benefit the person even if they are not a believer? Yeah. Oh, even if you are not a believer, it still benefits you, because like fire, your child touches fire, your adult touches fire, it has the same effect. Similarly, chanting also is holy name of God. Even if you don't have any knowledge or even belief in the beginning, you just do it, it will benefit you eventually. And during the chanting, what we do is, it is actually a prayer to God. We are addressing Him, oh Supreme Creator, who is the source of everything. I have deviated away, I have turned away from you and got into so many messy problems. Please kindly purify me, uplift me, accept me, and render me pure, just like you are supremely pure, make me pure, and engage me in your eternal service. That's the meaning of that. Because God and souls, they are similar in quality. They are both are divine and both pure and both jolly. They are always happy. But now we have become covered by mind and body and we are suffering in varieties of ways. So chanting is actually a prayer like a child crying for the mother. It's like that. Yeah. Subhash, you are not able to share, I think, is it?
No, sir, I will try.
Okay. You can see that? You can show a full screen?
No, this is these two questions are different.
You are putting, who is putting? You are putting, okay.
Now is it?
Now it's coming. Make the screen bigger for me. I can see from here. Okay. Again, yeah. Little more bigger. Yeah. Now, yeah, little more. Yeah. You can see that. You can read it out for me, Dheeraj Prabhu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, read it.
So,
What the first one?
so the personal things I want to do is like routine prayer, both in the
Okay. What else?
and then exercising in the
Okay.
morning,
Okay.
and general cleanliness of the place.
Okay.
And since I sing, I want to have the practice of singing every day.
Oh, this is not a big deal. What is on the right side? There are.
And this is my professional thing for preparing for the college exams.
Now it's good now. Yeah, now I can see. Now it's clear now. Okay, preparation for college exam, competitive exam, new skill for study, and research work, and creative writing. Okay. Now on the left side we have personal, okay, routine prayers, morning, evening, and exercising, and cleaning and maintenance, and sadhana, singing. Okay. So whenever you have like this, just 1 minute, I will let the screen be as it is. I will type it in my computer and then I will tell you how do you prioritize. I will take one sheet. Just a minute. So this is professional, personal. In this, the non-negotiable is your routine prayer, correct now? How long it takes, your routine prayer? How long it takes?
Morning 20 minutes and evening 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay. So let us say 1 hour. Okay. And then exercising about half an hour? Okay. And then cleaning maintenance.
Half an hour.
Yeah. Okay. And then I can show the screen. I need to see the screen.
Stop.
Huh? Acha, you have to,
Stop.
Acha, you can share it again. I am watching and typing in my computer. Yeah. You can share it again. On the professional side. Actually, what I am telling you will be helpful for everybody. And sadhana means you are, I think, learning singing, I think, correct now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Learning, but also practicing.
Practicing. How long it takes daily?
Actually, I have not kept it up every day. Simply just murmur something, but I want to have a practice of singing, doing something every day.
Okay, say 30 minutes you're keeping. Okay, now let's come to professional side. Say, that means college study, correct now? One is a college study, another one is competitive exam. This is there for everybody nowadays. You know, competitive exams are saying, and then upskilling. You know, upskilling. Like nowadays, many are learning some AI courses nowadays. And what is that research work? What is it?
Like since I have to write regarding my college thing, like review or like in that manuscript writing.
You are not a doctorate student, right? You are a undergrad or postgrad?
No, I am a doctorate student. Just now I have joined enrolled.
Okay. And the last one is creative writing, correct now? Okay. Now we can.
Both are like interrelated.
They both are interrelated. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay. Now you can unshare it now. Now I'm going to show mine what I'm writing here. See what we generally do when you are able to see what I'm showing?
Yes.
Yeah. See, in this, what are things you absolutely cannot avoid? See, for example, this one, routine prayer is very vital, you know, and cleaning maintenance, this is top priority. You have to do that. And college study is top priority also. First priority for that. Huh? So the yellow ones I have put are top priority. Okay? And this exercise, in exercise you just do 3 days a week. 3 days per week. You do it. Similarly, sadhana singing, another 3 days per week. Okay? So that makes it, a daily half an hour only, correct now? Because this is second priority, not first priority. So second priority we put like this, in another color we put it. Therefore we are not giving time daily. But these things are like daily, This is yellow color, whatever I am showing, they're supposed to be daily. That's why I do. Similarly, college study is very vital. Okay, in this professional, what would be second priority for you? After this, competitive exams or upskilling or research work, which is second priority?
Actually, all three, because every I want to learn in a.
Yeah. So what you have written is actually almost same for all the students nowadays. It's not only for you. That's why I am taking time to explain this. Because all those who are attending this session now, they can easily relate with what you are talking. Because nowadays, see, you are doing which competitive exam you are preparing?
For the CSA.
What is it? See?
CSA.
It's after, are you a student of PhD now at the moment?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right now you are doing PhD and you want to go for postdoc, is it?
Yes, sir.
For that, but postdoc after PhD, it's only interview, I think. Viva was, I think, correct now?
No, sir. This one generally to practice as a professor in any university. For that, we have to clear it.
You have to clear the paper. That's the examination, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Like how he similar to that.
So what you should do in such a case, see, college study, this is non-negotiable. Because if you don't do this, there is no scope of going ahead further, correct now? No. Like I have seen in PhD, only first year you have to study papers. And then second year, third year and all, there is no examination paper. It's only research work, correct now? Yeah. So in the first year, your focus can be college study, and then second year, third year, the focus can be research work, creative writing, and competitive exam upskilling. So these three, they are more active during second year, third year. You are in which year now?
Sir, I have been joined and it has completed 6 months.
That's why you are struggling, because you are in the first year now. In the first year, it is very demanding. It's not the case in second year, third year. Yeah. Therefore, if I were in your position, I would focus on college study as a first priority, and then other things I will keep it for second year. Competitive exam, upskilling, research work, creative writing. I will actually do it very little now, and I would increase that amount in the second year. Because second year there is no papers to be studied. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the point. This is the reason I told you to do this exercise. All of you, everybody, if you put down the things like this, it will be very easy for you. What is number one priority? What is number two priority? In this also, I will tell you, for example, this would be second priority, whereas this upskilling, this would be third priority. I'll tell you why. For example, number 2 and 4 are more important than upskilling, because if you have published papers and if you have cleared the competitive exam, even if you are not upskilled, you will get a very good job. You will get further. Correct or not?
Yes.
So I have made 3 priorities: yellow, blue, and green. You see? So each of you do the same. You identify what is your priority 1, priority 2, priority. See, I am a monk now. How will I be able to think about these things? The beauty of meditation, chanting and all, it will give you clarity of thought. You will not become cluttered by too many things of this world attacking you from all directions. Just like you will see a lotus, it comes out of the muddy pool of water, it doesn't get affected by the mud. Anybody who is getting up early in the morning and chanting Hare Krishna, reading Bhagavad Gita, you can see yourself as a drashta, as a witness or a seer, aloof from the world. I am different from this body, I am different from the world, and you can witness, and you will be able to prioritize your things and decide what first, what second, what third, and then act according to the priority. Is it all right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And there is one last question I'll take. Ayan Panda Prabhu is saying, I follow the 10 to 3:45 sleep. 10 to 4 is good. Why you sleep less than 6 hours? Take 6 hours nicely. But now that I have semester, I am thinking about staying awake at night and study. I am preparing for the gate, so I have not studied for semesters much. Is it okay to study at night, Prabhu? Because in the morning hours I do chanting, hearing and book reading. I don't want to disturb that. See, I am Prabhu. You are going to gate which is coming in February. Now it's already December now. December is not only 2 months you have. So what ideally you should do is sleep early, like 9 o'clock. Get up at 2:30 also you can get up. You need only 5.5 hours if you sleep at 8:39. But if you sleep at 11 or 12, you will need 8 to 10 hours sleep you will need. The later you sleep, the more sleep you need. So, but if you sleep at 9, you can get up at 3, and then say 3 to 4, 1 hour you study, 4 to 4:30 you take a bath, then chant your rounds, a couple of hours, 4:30, 6:30, and tell your leader that, Prabhu, I can chant completely in the morning, but relieve me from everything else. Like aratis and attending the class and reading, hearing, you will not be able to do that in the morning hours. You should get into studies. For you in the morning, between 6:30 to 8:30 or whatever, 2 hours, 3 hours you have to study in the morning. In the evening, you can have a reading group. You can have a reading group where you can have a 15-minute or half an hour reading or hearing. You will reduce a little bit of spiritual reading, hearing when the exams are coming very close. You won't be able to do everything. So, other times when exams are not there, what were you doing in the beginning of the semester? First 6 months, if you studied evening 5 to 9, you will not have this problem. That's the reason I was telling all of you, don't waste your evening time. If you are a devotee, you should strictly stick to the study. But there's one more question, is it? Which is the one last? I have a doubt. I stay with an attender in my college hostel in my room because I am blind. So she helps me with mobility, but she always talks on her phone and I can't concentrate on studying. I don't have any good friend to whom I can go and study. Also, since I need help to move around, I can't go anywhere on my own without help. So I always have to stay with her. She doesn't listen to talk softly. She talks at night also till 4 a.m. Almost so what I should do, try to doing mediation, but it doesn't work. Actually, I have this thing with me, in my, even when I am chanting in the morning, we should have a earplug, This is a earplug. When you put this, you can't hear anybody around you. The world is absent for you, when you put this earplug. So, you don't have to worry about your friend. You put this buy a earplug like this, keep it with you, and just put it in your ears. Let you keep talking, you will not be disturbed. You can focus on your thing. This is called as, you can't isolate yourself from your friend, but you can insulate yourself. So thank you all very much. Let's meet tomorrow again at 2 o'clock. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki jai.